Want to make the best oven baked chicken thighs without marinade? Well, I'm going to show you how to do it with the right temperature and exactly the right seasonings that you need to make juicy, tender, and crispy chicken thighs right in the oven. Let's do it. So to roast them, you just need some chicken thigh, olive oil, garlic, lemon juice, salt and pepper, paprika, and some fresh rosemary. There's a really good recipe for using fresh herbs because, like I said, the chicken thighs take on so much flavor that rosemary and all the lemon juice and everything just gets in there, and it's really, really tasty. And then I like to use some Dijon mustard and some honey, and that gets all mixed together to make a glaze that goes on top during the broiling step. So now I'll just run you through the step-by-step for how to make these baked chicken thighs in the oven. So basically what you do is you coat the chicken thighs with seasoning. So you put all of that lemon juice, the paprika, salt and pepper, olive oil, all of that. You whisk it all together, and that's going to go into a bowl, and then you put the chicken in there and you kind of mix it all together. Make sure to add in the fresh rosemary, and you can actually marinate it at this point if you want to make this ahead, but you don't have to. You could, because there's so much liquid that goes into the pan, just make it directly from this seasoning stage. So you want to take out one of those nice baking dishes. I like to use a light blue one I have. It looks really pretty with the orange chicken in it. So you just want to make sure it's a deep pan that's specifically made for baking casseroles, and into it you're going to put the chicken, but you put the chicken thighs into the baking dish with the skin side down, because you bake them at first for about 35 minutes and then you flip them. No, you bake them for about 25 minutes, then you flip them so the skin is facing up for the final 10 to 15 minutes until they bake to a safe 165 degrees. And if you're following along, you can get all of this info at sipbitego.com, so you don't have to take notes. But so then you make a honey mustard glaze. So that's just mixing together some Dijon mustard and some delicious honey. And then you brush that onto the chicken thighs and pop them in the broiler for a few minutes. And then the outside skin gets all crispy and they're all nice and juicy because they've been in that liquid. So it's such a good dish. I'm really excited for you to try this, and I can't wait to hear what you think. At the end, you'll see that I did a little garnish of roasted red pepper, the type that comes marinated in the jar that you probably have in your fridge, and some lemon slices. Capers would be really good to serve with it as well. Well, foodies, I hope you're inspired with all the kitchen confidence you need to make some crispy chicken thighs, and you can get my favorite recipe for it at SipBiteGo. And if you learned something new, leave me a like or comment review. It would mean the world to me. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful and delicious day. Cheers!